told, I believe he's Canadian. I'm going to say he's Canadian. Rehab story on Letterman.
And we always run out of time, and I want you to tell. And you were a kid, right? This is the first time you got drunk?
When I got drunk, yeah. I was a very straight-laced kid, you know.
How old were you when this happened?
I was 18, 19 years old, and I decided to drink, you know. And I was out with my buddies at a bar. My God, we started drinking. They had those shooters, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, those are hard to take, you know. You can't gauge them, you know. And, before you knew it, I was so crazily drunk, like just drunk out of my mind. And so then time passes in a weird way and everything. And my friends, they wanted to leave the bar.
Right.
Like, yeah, let's go, right? And I'm like, ah! So I'm like, why should I leave? We're having fun here at the bar. You guys leave if you want, right? So they go. And I'm making friends with everybody, man. There was a fat guy with a beard, you know? And there was a jukebox. It was like a Western movie, you know what I mean? And there's a bartender. There's all kinds of ladies and everything like that. And everybody's my friend. Right? So I'm getting drunker and drunker with these shots, you know, and they're all crazy, dirty sex name shots, you know? Like,
oh, yeah.
Here, have a dirty sex, you know, yeah, whatever.
Have a dirty sex.
They make you order them to humiliate you.
Yeah.
You're a drunk loser. You're like, yeah, can you have sex with me? Just come on. So, I get all drunk, and then I go into the bathroom, and a dude gives me some pills. He has some pills.
Oh, no.
You're not supposed to ever mix pills with booze.
Is that right?
No. Especially not random bathroom pills.
Yeah.
But this guy was not a doctor. He was just a guy I met in the bathroom.
Just a
He
guy.
was worse than a GP.
He was worse than a GP. His name, though, was Dr. Midnight. But I found out he was not accredited.
Not really a doctor.
So anyways, so I take these pills, and what they do is they say that you're not supposed to mix them, but on the other hand, in one way it works. So I'm like so drunk now and having so much fun and everything. Hey, fat bearded guy, having an arm wrestle with him. I don't know how to arm wrestle. Then all of a sudden I'm playing pool. I go to shoot a thing of pool and I fall down right in all the pool balls. And then I just black out. What's called blacking out.
Yeah.
It's not passing out.
You black out.
You don't remember anything.
Oh, yeah.
I wake up, right? I'm in a bed, but it's not my bed, you know? And I look beside me. Who do I see? The fat bearded guy. So I go, holy Lord God, I had sex with the fat bearded guy. At this point in my life, I was a young man. I had never had intercourse in my life.
Right.
And I'd always imagined it, but I never imagined it that way. I imagined a nice lady in a dress.
That's right. But there's got to be a first time for everybody.
It's not all gravy.
No.
And I go, oh my God. Then I noticed we're in twin beds there. You know, we're not not in the same bed. And I go, is this some kind of one of them old-fashioned gay guys? There's no such thing.
No.
Gay guys are generally not old-fashioned. They're right on top of the latest thing. They're happening.
They're happening.
Right on top of the latest thing.
They're so ahead of things. They have sex, and they don't even use a lady. So anyways. The upshot of the story is, what happens is I never had sex with this fat guy with a beard. This guy had checked me into a rehab. This guy was like a dirty drunk, and he took me for a dirty drunk too.
Sure, yeah.
Right? So I'm like, what the hell? He says, yeah, man, you know, I'll go here and rehab, man. It's good for both of us. And I'm like, yeah, I got. So I had a big, like a robe on and fluffy slippers. They wouldn't give me my clothes, right?
Oh, how long were you
They
in
had a
there?
bag of my clothes somewhere. They wouldn't tell me where it was.
Would they let you out?
No, 3 days I had to stay.
3 days?
His first time going to a bar.
They made me go to what is called an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting,
Right.
right? And I get up, I go, hey, I'm not an alcoholic, which it turns out is what a lot of alcoholics
They all say that, yeah.
I said, that's that bearded guy. There's the alcoholic right over there.
How long did you guys date?
No!
3 days.
That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Norm MacDonald.
That's classic. Nobody doesn't like Norm. What a loss. And how cool is it that he had cancer for like a couple years before he even told people? He didn't even tell people. He just died. He didn't even tell people that he was sick. He did not want any attention for being sick. He didn't want to leave this world a sick man. He wanted to leave this world a funny man. And he did. So good for him. Wow. That's awesome. I've never seen that before, actually. That was I might have seen. I used to watch Dave Letterman. I wasn't a Leno guy growing up. I was a Letterman guy. I preferred Letterman to Leno, and I probably saw that live back in the '90s. But I don't remember seeing it. It was awesome. I mean, as far as Norm Macdonald goes, that's a solid 10 out of 10 performance. Like that is Norm at his finest right there. Like how can you grade that lower than that? Although you could, I guess. But that is Norm in his peak, early 30s, time of his life. Right on top of his game, all the Saturday Night Live stuff going on, got the world's attention. Fun to see him in his glory. That's awesome. What are you saying, Chelsea?
I'm giving it an 8. I love Norm. I love like all his the Adam Sandler productions he's in.
Oh my God,
he can do no wrong. Just his timing, his delivery. You know, some people just have something so unique. And yeah, he definitely had it. And another good laugh.
Yeah, but you know, I'm going with he's Canadian. He's a Canadian legend. Why is it that all the legends are Canadian?
I mean,
all these American bands, their singers are all Canadian. Canadians. Is he? Can we confirm that? Okay, I'm gonna confirm Norm.
yeah,
Norm
we need to
Macdonald.
confirm it now. You got a lot of legends from Canada.
Yeah, we sure do. From Quebec City. Quebec City, yes, Canadian ST. He's a Frenchman. Wow, he's from Quebec City. I didn't know he was even French. He must not have lived there for very long. No, his parents are McDonald's, so Irish Quebecois. Cool. Or Scottish Quebecois. Yeah, that's awesome. Norm Macdonald.